And welcome back, everybody. A.S.T.E.P. Grim here, and this is the continuation of our Skyrim Chronicle. I did several things off-screen, including leveling, enchanting, and smithing a little bit, as well as alchemy, and I now have the necklace and ring of the night. I made these 26% more damage to one-handed attacks on each. That brings me from around 108 damage to 113. One other thing is that the Dragon's Bane sword, actually, if I improve that, it does more damage, a little bit more damage than the Mace of Molag, but it doesn't have all these other nifty enchants to it. These the 25 points of stamina and magicka damage, as well as the soul steal. So I've decided to stick with the mace, but technically that Dragon's Bane sword does more damage. Let's see, can I fill this? Do I have a black star? I do. There we go. Alright, what are we doing today? Well, first I need to start my timer. There we go. We are pushing the main quest forward. In the last episode, the last recorded episode, we had entered into the Dwemer ruins, and we'd made it to the Dwemer machine artifact that inscribed our lexicon and also delivered the Elder Scroll on dragons to us. And so now we need to return that to Septimus. So that is what we are about, and then we'll see what happens from there. Fast travel. I'd like to do a future playthrough where I don't allow fast travel. I might use carriages every now and again, but that would be more of a role-playing venture. Let me make sure I don't have anything in my horse, my saddlebags. Okay, good. I'm at 146 personal weight. That's right about where I want to be. So I shouldn't be carrying anything that needs to be sold.
Dig, Dwemer in the beyond. I'll know your lost unknown and rise to your depths.
What?
Give it quickly. Extraordinary. I see it now. The ceiling structure interlocks in the tiniest fractals. Dwemer blood can loose the hooks, but none alive remain to bear it.
Huh.
A panoply of their brethren could gather to form a facsimile, a trick. Something they did not anticipate. No, not even them. The blood of Altmer, Bosmer, Dunmer, Falmer, and Orsimer. The elves still living provide the key. Bear you hence this extractor. It will drink the fresh blood of elves. Come when its set is complete.
Okay, harvest high elf blood and wood elf and dark elf. Falmer blood. And orc blood. Okay.
Ah, the box contains the heart. Ah, the essence of a god. I have devoted my life to the Elder Scrolls, but their knowledge is a passing awareness when compared to the encompassing mind of divinity. The Dwemer were the last to touch it. It was thought to have been destroyed by the Nerevarine, but my lord told me otherwise.
Yeah, that's the first thing that occurred to me. Like, who is your lord? Who are you working for here? Is it the Daedra?
The Daedric Prince of the Unknown,
man.
Emmaus Mora. I thought there were no secrets left to know until I first spoke to him. He asks a price to work his will. A few murders, some dissent spread, a plague or two, for the secrets I can endure. In time, he brought me here, to the box. But he won't reveal how to open it. Maddening.
Man. See, IRL right about here is where I would check out and be like, I ain't helping evil. Okay, so... Oh my goodness, what are we looking at there? Speak, wretched abyss.
Come closer, bask in my presence.
Oh my gosh.
I am Hermaeus Mora. I am the guardian of the unseen, a knower of the unknown. I have been watching you, mortal. Most impressive.
What do you want of me?
Your continuing aid to Septimus renders him increasingly obsolete. He has served me well, but his time is nearing its end. Once that infernal lockbox is opened, he will have exhausted his usefulness to me. When that time comes, you shall take his place as my emissary. What say you?
I'd rather not.
Be warned, many have thought as you do. I have broken them all. You shall not evade me forever.
Okay. Well, the die is cast on that one. Jimmy Cricket, what are we messing with here? So this is kind of like a Greek mythology thing where there's not really... I mean, vaguely they can be described as good gods and bad gods, but more they seem to represent, like, maybe you could say something like negative and positive energy, and they're all capricious. And then the humans are just, you know, lost in their games and stuff like that. I think that's kind of what I'm seeing here for the mythology of Skyrim. I'm not for sure though. I'd be interested in opinions on that. Plenty of you out there have a lot more understanding of Skyrim than I do. Okay, so quests. I met Septimus Cygnus and brought him a dwarven lexicon containing the distilled knowledge of an elder scroll. With it, he believes he can open the lockbox he's been studying by creating a mixture of blood that will resemble dwarven. I need to collect blood from several different races if I want to help him. Okay. Harvest, orc harvest. Okay, so basically I have to find places to kill these kinds of creatures. Well, what that probably means is that we're back to doing some quests, and we should be able to pick this other stuff up along the way. Let's try repairing the Phial. Speak to Quintus Navale, which will be down here at Windhelm.
Oh.
We're almost level 32. I gained a level off screen, and we're getting close to gaining a second level.
My master can be a bit short. Good to hear. You can be a difficult man to find. Thankfully, those couriers are tenacious.
Yeah. You think you know how to repair the Phial?
I have some thoughts. There are 3 crucial elements. Some may be easier to find than others. On the top of the throat of the world is a patch of unmelting snow. No heat can touch it. Then we need the tusk of a mammoth, ground to a fine powder as only the giants know how. The final step is tricky. It requires the briar heart from a forsworn of the Reach. If you can bring me these materials, the Phial can again be made whole.
Okay. Let's tab out.
All right, then.
Because I think we have all the info that we need there. And open up quest. Let's exit out of Windhelm. Or out of this shop, I should say. Open up the map. Do we have any quest markers? We do. Okay, right here would be Forsworn Heart. Could have sworn there was another marker. Right here is the Mammoth Tusk Powder. And right I'm not seeing the other one, the third one. Okay, let's just start handling what we can get. Who's this guy?
Are you finished ogling the grotesque?
What?
I suppose I should be grateful you didn't simply attack me. I am one of the afflicted. I'd have been dead from this plague a year ago if not for Periite's protection. Returning to High Rock, our shepherd lost his way, and I fear Periite's wrath may consume those who remain with him.
So he's a
Ash
Breton.
could tell you more. I just want out of Skyrim as quickly as possible.
Map updated. Alright. Not sure which one. Let's look. Find Mammoth Powder, current location. Well, it's telling me that there's something down this way. Am I pointed in the right direction? Oh, there. Throat of the World. Okay, well, I don't want to go for that one. I want to go for the one behind me. I think this way. Yeah, the Mammoth Tusks. Okay. Well, I say it every time, but I really like this sky mod that I'm using. I think it's called Cosmos. It's not the one that S.T.E.P uses. It's a different one. Okay, is that a mammoth I'm staring at right there? No, that's a boulder. But we're at their camp, so let's quick save it. Okay, there's a... We're gonna have to kill you, bud. I'm sorry.
That's the last one.
So I'm looking to see if there's a chest around here that this grounded mammoth tusk would be at. Powdered, I guess we could call it powdered mammoth tusk. I don't see him. I hear him. Okay. Yeah, that shield bash is hitting him hard. Really hard. Oh, is that it? Yes, it is. Okay. That seems useful. Okay. So, now we need to head west. Well, I guess we'll fast travel. There's a Stormcloak camp. I don't want to go there. I guess we'll go to Karthwasten. Oh, hey, Buxy. Has suspicions about broadcast reality. What do you mean by that? The idea of mammoth cheese disgusts me. Let's go. Well, which way is it going to be? It could be either one of these. I think a little bit to my left. So I think it's this one. Yep. How's your day going, Buxy? I'm having a pretty good day. I'm glad that we're in September. The weather's starting to cool off a little bit. I mean, not noticeably, it's still warm, but I just love fall. And we're getting into, that's my favorite time of the year, fall. Oh, while I'm thinking about it, I had a question for you. I followed Joe's advice, and I went ahead and did offensive enchants here. I was able to get 26% more damage to one-handed attacks on both the ring and the necklace. But whenever I looked at my damage, I went from 108 to 113, which doesn't seem like very much of a jump to me. But everything is relative, and maybe that is quite a bit of a jump in Skyrim. Do you have an opinion on that? And while you're waiting to hear that, I'm going to read your message here. Yesterday at 1 p.m. UK time, weird things were going on. I'd see you live broadcasting, but it was a loop. Oh, man. The view was looking downhill at the inside of Whiterun's front gate, uphill of Breeze home. Yeah, nice day, thanks. Yesterday at 1 p.m. UK time. You know what? I wasn't broadcasting yesterday at 1 p.m. Oh, wait, you said 1 p.m. UK time. I was broadcasting a little bit yesterday because I was experimenting. And it was a lot of broadcasts. They were very short. They were for like 30 seconds to 60 seconds. And I was testing getting a chat window up for you guys to see in game. But in order to do that while recording a video that did not have that chat window, because that's what I want my videos to be like, I don't want the chat there. That way I can kind of let chat speak however it wants to, and I don't have to worry about somebody using a term somebody else doesn't like, or using curse words or anything like that being up on my recorded video. So in order to do that, I had to run 2 instances of OBS, and I was able to do it. I figured it out. I researched it, and I was able to do it, but it was costing me 60% of my CPU power on a strong CPU in an area of the game that wasn't, it was Whiterun, and we weren't really making any demands from the game on the CPU. So unfortunately, I was like, I can't do this, man. It's costing me too much CPU power. So that might be what you had seen. Buxy answers, what was the strength of the previous enchants, weapon skill and perks? The weapon skill and perks were similar. I don't know if they were exactly the same, but I've not made huge gains between doing the new enchants and the old enchants. And the perks were exactly the same because I haven't put anything else into it. So I'm at 78 on one-handed. The enchants themselves, the necklace was 20%, and the ring was the minor enchantment. It was like 10%. It might have even been 8%, Buxy. So I made gains on both. I jumped to 26% on both the amulet and the ring. But that only equated to a jump from 108 damage to 113. Okay, so let's continue on. Now I'm lost. Oh, darn it. Okay, this way. Yeah. Okay, so I should see... Well, we got to get up on top of that mountain, basically. Another shooting star. Okay, I'm sure I have to get up on top of that mountain. Let's go ahead and call the horse. I think I can cross right here and go up. It's hard to see because there's fog over there, but we're going to cross right over here. And can I go upstream? That's very difficult. These are dragonflies. I would expect a bit more damage, but I think you might see a bigger jump when you improve the weapon next. Can also try unequipping and re-equipping everything. Okay, let me do that right now. Well, let's exit it and then tab back in. Yeah, and I don't know why I didn't think, but you're probably exactly right on re-improving the weapon. Because I have, I've improved my smithing skill quite a bit. Still says 113. Okay. What damage is the iron dagger you got? 20. Okay, well, mace damage was like 53 without enchants. Yeah. Yeah, I just kind of was expecting a little bit more return jumping in the... But percentages work funny like that, you know? Percentages are not raw numbers. So I think I gained, if I remember right, I gained 15%. It's plus 15% over the jewelry that I was wearing. I remember doing that math earlier, and I'd figured out it would be a... Well, actually, we're 17% because I got 26% instead of 25. So anyway, it's probably right where it should be. I don't think I'm going to be able to make it up this face. It's probably another... There's another vector. What's up at this camp? We better quick save it, man. This could be like a vampire camp or something. Yeah, I don't... This is Forsworn, I believe. Which is what we're here for. We need to get a Briarheart. Red Eagle Redoubt discovered. Oh my gosh! I killed him with my shield bash. Oh, look at that deflection. Oh yeah, you gotta love that. My dude is really starting to feel powerful. We're at... Is Lydia fighting? Yes. Okay.
That's the last one.
Okay, have I gained a Briarheart? I don't think so. What's Buxy say? 20 for the dagger, which seems fair. You're over doubling your damage output using enchants. And Grim, you're only using 2 enchants. Zenith got 4 times 45% plus 1 times 35%. Okay. Yeah, because once I can start adding a second enchant, that's when things get crazy, huh? Is that another one? No, that's a rock. Okay, I don't think I have a Briarheart. What would that be under? Would that be under this? Could be alphabetical right here. I do not. Okay. Well, I still think I need to go up top and check that out, but if for some reason things don't work out up there, I have it looks like I have a bandit camp I can go I think this is a cave. Yeah. Oh, Red Eagle Ascent? Do I have to go through that to get up top? I bet I do. This is what we got to do. We have to go through this cave network to get to the top. Okay, quick save it again. And as I said, my character's... Oh, you know what? I should store stuff into the horse. My character really is starting to feel powerful. This mace is awesome looking, man. And I'm remembering now, you know, for most of this series, I've been feeling quite underwhelmed with the sword and board character. And it wasn't matching up with my memory of what it was like to play a sword and board character. But now my guy's starting to feel... I made a mistake there. We're going to get the bug. My guy is starting to feel like a juggernaut, which is... That's always what a sword and board character felt like to me in the past. But this whole playthrough, this guy has felt very underpowered overpowered. So learning from Buxy and Joa what to do, leveling up the various professions and getting my equipment decked out and enchanted and smithed and all that. This character's feeling quite powerful. Okay, there we go. Got it. Okay, now again, what happens here is that I have to cycle to the bow, store it, then I can cycle back, and when it stores my shield on my back, now I can safely interact with my horse. What's in the sack? I want to store most everything I got and give me back my potions. Okay. Now we're ready to go in here. Oh, well, I guess that's good timing. Let's get into Red Eagle Ascent, and we will end this video and start up the next one right away. I'll create a save point. And in the next video, we'll be making the ascent in the Red Eagle cave system. Again, I'm S.T.E.P. Grimm. Thank you for coming by the channel, and I will see you in the next episode where this story continues. Thanks for visiting S.T.E.P. Grimm's Chronicles. If you've made it this far in the video, please consider rating, commenting, subscribing, and sharing. I hope to see you in the next episode, and until then, stay shiny.